To show that rust can remove vinegar and to test results, I found a rusty pole and a rusty axe and just used some ordinary white vinegar. Rust, or Fe2O3, is an iron oxide, which requires iron, oxygen, and water to be present and is formed by the redox reaction of iron and oxygen. Redox reactions are chemical reactions in which the oxidation states of atoms are changed. This redox reaction leaves the surface rust being flaky and brittle. The chemical compounds found in liquids like acid rain, seawater, and the salty snow slush from roads in the winter all lead to iron and steel rusting faster. The reason that vinegar is able to remove rust is because of the acidic properties of vinegar. There is a weak acid in vinegar known as acetic acid, or CH3COOH, which causes the rust to chemically break down and dissolve into the vinegar. I put the pole in the vinegar and let it sit so the vinegar could really break down the rust. After 5 days in the vinegar, the submerged part of the pole was stripped of rust and paint, and the section just above that had been stripped of rust. The end result was a 3-layered pole going from rusted to mostly rust-free with paint to paint and rust-free. I had this rusty axe in the back of my dad's truck, so I decided to test the vinegar on this as well. Like before, I'm just using a bottle of white vinegar, but this time I used a plastic bucket. I let the axe sit for 4 days, and when I pulled it out of the bucket, I noticed that most of the rust had dissolved and sunk to the bottom of the bucket. I then rinsed the axe off with water and wiped away the remaining rust with some napkins. So in the end, the vinegar took off most of the rust, but led to a lot of cleanup with paper towels. The vinegar method would be good for some areas that might be hard to reach with sandpaper, though. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.